Hi, today I'm going to be talking about gene inheritance and pedigrees by using examples from Game of Thrones to help explain these concepts in different kinds of modes. So first, we have House Baratheon and House Lannister, the two main houses of Game of Thrones. We have Steffon Baratheon and Cassandra Baratheon, the head of the Baratheon house, who then have three children, Renly, Stannis, and the current king of all of the whole kingdom, Westeros, who is Robert Baratheon. House Lannister, the head of it, is Tywin Lannister, married to Joanna Lannister. They have three children, Cersei, Tyrion, and Jaime. Cersei and Robert end up marrying to combine the families to make them even more powerful. They then have three children who will one day rule the entire kingdom, Joffrey, Marcella, and Tommen. Trait inheritance, autosomal. When a trait is considered autosomal, it can be either dominant or recessive. This means the mother and father both give one of their alleles of a non-sex chromosome, and depending on what they each give can determine the phenotype of that individual. Sex-linked chromosomes. The trait can be attached onto sex chromosomes of a male or female. They can be dominant or recessive traits and can be attached onto the X or Y chromosome of the mother or father. So for this, we looked at black hair, since this is a common theme within the show, to look at black hair or blonde hair to determine whose kid is who actually. So first, we have autosomal dominant, and as you can see, it is consistent with everyone being able to have the correct phenotype and the correct genotype to then make the kids in the third generation all line up and match. Autosomal recessive. This is also a consistent method, since we have Cassandra coming as heterozygous, Tywin and Joanna as well. So then we have all three recessive generation 2 on the Baratheon side, which then can lead to Cersei and Robert both having kids that are all heterozygous. So X-linked dominant, we have, this would not be consistent since we have Steffon over here and Cassandra over here, who each, so Steffon would donate the Y and Cassandra would donate her X, which would not be consistent since the phenotype does not match up with the genotype. X-linked recessive would also be consistent since everyone that is able to donate their Ys or X all match up, and all these phenotypes genotypes are all possible within the given genotypes. And X-linked is not possible since over here we have Steffon who gives down his dominant allele on the Y, and down here Joffrey, who is also a male, has a little b and not a big dominant b. Here are my references that I used for this, and I hope you learned a lot.